Okay, so my goal right now is to become a better cook. And I feel like the only way I'm going to do that is by practicing different recipes. And this week, I feel like I've mastered how to make a really good steak in a cast iron pan. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. I'm always inspired by recipes that I see on Instagram and I always save them, but I can never find them. But then I discovered this app called Recipe. It allows you to save all of your recipes directly from Instagram all in one place. So it'll just create a list of ingredients as well as step-by-step instructions, even if they're not listed in the caption. Okay, so there's two key things you need to remember when you're making steak. Well, first, when you're buying steak, you want your steak to be at least 1.5 inches thick. You want to get a good sear on the outside without overcooking it in the middle. And the second thing is when you're making your steak, make sure you take it out of the fridge and let it come to room temperature first. Okay, so once your steak has come to room temperature, you're gonna pat it dry on both sides and generously season it with salt on both sides. Next, you're gonna heat up your cast iron pan and let it come to temperature. And when it's smoking hot, then you're gonna add in your oil. Next, you're gonna add in your steak, let the fat render for about 30 seconds like that, and then you're gonna cook it for about 2 minutes on each side, especially if you want it medium rare. Okay, now this is my favorite part. This is where we're gonna add in the flavors. So you're gonna add some rosemary or thyme, whatever you have at home. Garlic, just make sure you keep the skin on because you don't want the garlic to burn, and add in butter. All you're gonna do is let the butter melt, and as the butter melts, it's gonna pick up the flavor from rosemary and garlic, and then you're gonna baste your steak in that flavored butter for a minute on each side. So the butter basically melts into the steak and seasons it really well. Just make sure you let your steak rest before you cut it and just take a look at this. It's perfectly cooked.